Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami Mahadeva Mudam Shirasa Namami Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami. The word is gītam. The really Sanskrit word is gītam. There is no word Gita. But then gītam means a song. And Bhagavad Gītam, that is correct, really. But why this feminine gender Gita? Because Sanskrit language lends itself to, so many words lend themselves to different genders. Sanskrit is the only language which has for wife all the three genders. I think so. Kalatram. It is neutral gender. Man says kalatram, it is wife. Wife says kalatram, husband, understand? So kalatram is good for both husband and wife. Both are neutral. Right? Neutral. When you are really angry, kalatram, bring the kalatram. So you can say that, The kalatram is neutral. Understand? That is kalatram. Then we have bharya, patni. That's all feminine. Understand? That is feminine. Bharya, patni, etc. Feminine gender for wife. Okay? And there is one more, masculine also is there. What is that one? Dara. So Dara is masculine. And you can introduce differently, So this is. But husband doesn't have that many. Bharta is that, kalatram is enough. Okay? So kalatram is enough. So Bharta is there, that is masculine. Pati is there, masculine. Anyway, what I say, that the Gita is certain words lend themselves for two genders, sometimes all the three genders, sometimes only one gender. It's not available for any other gender. Like a bharya is only bharya, there is no bharyaha, etc. So thus we have this gītam, the word can lend itself to Gita, but it doesn't lend itself to Gītaha, the masculine gender. Then why this feminine gender from Gītam? Lend itself, but that's not really language. Gītam is the language. You can make Gita out of it. But the word is Gītam. It is Bhagavad Gītam. Gita because Veda is Shrutihi. Shruti is Mata, mother. Mother-like. The one who gives you hitam, what is good for you. Mother-like. What is good for you. The Gītam also, what is good for you. It tells exactly what the Shruti does. And therefore, so it is called Gita, taking the gender after the Shruti. Shrutihi is feminine gender. Shruti is likened to a mother. The mother is Hitaishini, the one who is desirous of what is good to the person, to the child. And even though the person doesn't know, mother doesn't know what is good, but this is what. So this mother thinks this is good, but it is an enlightened mother. I have to put this adjective now, because a lot of issues are due to mother. And therefore, it's an enlightened mother. An enlightened mother knows exactly what is good for the child. That kind of mother. That is Hitaishini, the Shrutihi. The Shruti is, it knows exactly what is good and it tells what is good. Similarly, the Gita is the same thing it does, and therefore it is what is good. What is good, it gives you, and it gives you very well in honeyed words. So it is more pleasant words. So it gives you, therefore, it is not only Shruti, but it is Gita, because it is pleasant. It is given in the form of, as though song, the song-like thing, pleasant, and in a pleasant way it is presented. Therefore, it is called Gita. Okay? This is the Gita. There are so many Gitas, I tell you. There is Anu Gita, there is Uttara Gita, there is Kama Gita, there is Siddha Gita. There are so many Gita, Rama Gita, ityadi. Different Gitas are there. But this Gita is what? Bhagavad Gita. Why it is called Bhagavad Gita? It is Bhagavan's teaching. It is Bhagavan's teaching, and therefore Bhagavad Gita. The teaching of Bhagavan, therefore Bhagavan means the Lord. So we look into the word Bhagavan later. It is Bhagavan's teaching, the Lord's teaching, and therefore these words are from Ishvara, the Lord. That is the attitude, and it's a pure attitude it is. Bhagavan's Gita, therefore Bhagavad Gita. Or you can even say Bhagavan is the topic of this Gita. Bhagavan is the topic of this Gita, therefore Bhagavad Gita. And therefore, so Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan's, someone said, the song celestial. Edwin Arnold made a translation of the Gita in verses. Very nice translations. As an English text, it is very good. May not be very true to the original, etc., but as a text to read, very, very beautiful. But then he translated Bhagavad Gita as song celestial. You can't sing Bhagavad Gita. You can't sing Bhagavad Gita. Song celestial. It's not song celestial. Anyway, that is the translation he gave. But don't think it can be sung. It is not matter for singing. There are things to be recited. It is not the topic of Yeshudas. And means just a singing, Om Sahana Bhavatu, etc. is not a matter for even recitation. Sahana Bhavatu is a matter for chanting. When Swami comes in the World Conference, I have taken a big, what you call this, a battalion of Swamis. And all of them, I am the leader. Look at that. So I am the leader. And all these sadhus, I do not know who those sadhus are. So they appointed me as the leader. Then what happened was, one Swami somehow managed to go there, and then he rendered this Sahana. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu. Then the sadhus next to me, those who know a little bit of this, they say, what is it doing? Why did you select him? Why did you send him? This is the way of chanting. All that, they just tore me apart, I tell you. I had nothing to do with that fellow. He somehow managed to come there. So it's not a matter for singing, not a matter for even recitation, it's a matter for chanting. Gayatri mantra people sing these days. In Fort Wayne I heard once, one man was singing in the satsang, Om Bhur Bhuvasva Tatsavidur Varenyam. Because I can't even say. I can't even imitate that because something happens here. Honestly. Can't even repeat. Openly I couldn't repeat in those days. It's such a big thing. That's how we were taught. And then these fellows all sing with harmonium, which has no connection to what the fellow is saying anyway. So there are things to be chanted. Vedic hymns are to be chanted. The Gita verses are to be recited. There are verses and verses which are meant for recitation, so they are to be recited, but there are songs to be sung. And prose is to be read. Understand all these words. You read the prose. You can't recite the prose. You can't recite the prose because prose doesn't have a meter. When there is no meter, you cannot recite. Therefore, recitation of prose is impossible. If somebody makes it possible, you can sympathize with yourself that you have to listen, and the other fellow, of course. So prose is not meant for recitation. A verse can be recited, but there are songs which fit in with the raga, with the phrases of the raga, and therefore they have to be only sung. They don't follow meter, but they follow the raga phrases, the melody phrases. You cannot simply say, we have a song, Bhavaye Paramatmanam Bhavapaya Duram. This is not no recitation, not reading. You can read. Bhavaye Paramatmanam Bhavapaya Duram Nitaram Bhavaye. Again we will repeat. But in prose you can't repeat like this. Neither in recitation nor chanting. It is meant for what? Singing. Bhavaye Paramatmanam Bhava Bhayaduram Bhavaye Paramatmanam. Different. Don't read Bhavaye Paramatmanam. Even Bhagavan will run away from you. And so, Gita is not for singing. Some people have done that. It's not for singing. It's meant for what? Recitation. You can recite. Therefore, even though it is gītam, not for singing, gītamiva gītam, bhagavataha gītam, Bhagavad Gītam, it is the song of Bhagavan, and that Bhagavan of Bhagavan can be karmani shashti, and therefore, so the Bhagavan is the topic for the entire Gita, or it is Bhagavan has presented himself, he introduces himself to you, so that you know Bhagavan, what Bhagavan is, and therefore it is Bhagavad Gita. This is how it is called. Now this Bhagavan, the word, let me just complete that. I have talked about this before, those who have attended know, but there are new people are there. Balavan is one who has got balam, strength. Gunavan, one who has got qualities, guna. And then there is a Dhanavan. See, you are an Indian to become an American. There are a few things you have to learn. You have learnt, then only. So in India, suppose you say, he has got money, dabbu. How does he say? Dabbu. How he says? Like this, They got money. Yeah, coin. Still the fellow is in coin age, okay? So, you have to flick the coin. And therefore, do you have money? That means you are still Indian. You have not become American. In America, what do you have to say? You got money? See, you are a made person. Why? Because from coin to because you don't think of coins anymore. It's all green paper. Understand? Passed out. When something falls down, so if you are an Indian, ayo. No. Then what do you have if you are an American, Americanized Indian, whoops. Then you have made it. You're all made person. That's how I understand how much you have absorbed. It's a research. It's a nice research. This is called sociology. Cultural socioanthropology. Cultural sociology. How much you absorb. Like well, Dhanavan, Gunavan, Balavan, Viryavan, etc. From this, without knowing Sanskrit, we know. Van means Vala. Understand? You understand? Van means Vala. Vala means what? Puri Vala, Adu Vala, paper Vala. This Vala means the one who has. Asya asti. So Asya asti. Inke paas hai. This is there with this fellow. Therefore, you can say Gunavan, he has got good qualities. Dhanavan, he has got money. Bhagavan, he has got Bhaga. No language is necessary, Sanskrit. You know this much. Bhagavan. Bhagavan. You can't swallow akara. You don't swallow akara. In Sanskrit, you have to read exactly as it is written. Total 100% fidelity. What you write, you read. Bhagavan. Because A is there and Bhagavan. Okay. Bhaga. What is Bhaga? That is the problem. Dhanam you know. Balam you know. Balam is strength. Dhanam is money. Gunam is qualities. Any Indian language you know, these things you know. These words you know. But what is Bhaga? Bhaga, that we know. What is Bhaga? We have to know. You understand? So we have to understand what is it we have to know here. Words we generally know. And what is it that we have to know through this word? Like eternal. What is it that we have to know in that word? Eternal means we know that which is hanging around for a long time. That's all eternal. I've been waiting for you eternally. 20 minutes are over. That's all. So eternally waiting. That is what we call eternal. We know something hanging around. But we have to know what it is. And so some vague understanding, etc., is no meaning. So you understand the whole thing thoroughly, what is what. And here Bhagavan, Bhaga means what? Then they will say, Shad Aishwaryam. Oh, we have to know other Shad Aishwaryam now. The 6 lordly qualities. What is that? Then what is lordly qualities? What? Lordly, I mean English lords, or the Lord Mountbatten, Lord this man. Lord that man. Lordly qualities, mustache and others. What lordly qualities means what? No, Lord's qualities. Wow. Only 6 qualities? Lord has got lot of qualities, correct? Ananta Kalyana Gunas. The one who has limitless qualities. How can you say 6 qualities? Eh? These 6 qualities cover everything. Wow. How will I ever understand 6 qualities of the Lord? Unless I have them with me. Because to observe something, you must have it already. To understand something, you must have some kind of a model. You must have some experience, some knowledge you must have to assimilate anything. How do I know? Hey, you have it. I have it. Yeah. Oh, then I am Bhagavan. You are Bhagavan, true. If these qualities you have are samagram. Samagram, it is total. It is ananta. It is limitless. It has no limit. Oh, what are those qualities? Overlordship. Listen to this well. Overlordship. What is overlordship? I tell you. An ant is crawling and it gets into a small puddle of water. It's struggling. It's struggling to get out of it. Now, you are Bhagavan for it. Correct? So, like Gajendra Moksha, you can give this Pipilika Moksha. So this Pipilika is now at your mercy. And you can bend down and give a helping hand and something to help the ant out of the struggle. You are Bhagavan. You have got Aishwaryam. You understand now? Overlordship. That poor ant it is at your mercy now. You can do, you need not do. You can say, your karma suffer, you can go. Or you can give a helping hand. There you have got your total, you are in total control with reference to that ant. And similarly, lot of things. With reference to thavaras, you can just hack a tree, hacksaw a tree, a huge tree of 50 years and 100 years old tree. You can cut it. In 3 minutes, gone. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, gone. Huge tree. You seem to be in charge, power, with reference to few things. You have got Aishwaryam, overlordship. But not against some virus, bacteria, they get you. You think you have got something, no. They get you, whoever you want. If these bacteria are separate from Bhagavan, the Lord, the bacteria will make him also sneeze. He has to sneeze. He has to also take off for a few days because severe cold, sinusitis, possible. Why? Because bacteria are different. If Bhagavan has to be free from getting common cold, The bacteria should be Bhagavan also. Understand? That's how it is. Otherwise, bacteria will get him. What I say is this: your bhaga means the Aishwaryam. Your Aishwaryam, which is one bhaga, your Aishwaryam is limited to a few things. And there are a lot of things over which I have no control. In fact, over my own body I have no control. Over my mind, of course, I have nothing to say much. And therefore my Aishwaryam, overlordship, is always very limited. Therefore, but I know what it is, what it feels to be, that to be in charge, to have that sense of overlordship. I know what it is, because related to that ant, I am Ishvara. Comparable. And Ishvara is what? Bhagavan is Ishvara. Ishvara means what? Aishwaryam is total. Nobody else is there. That limitlessness in terms of Aishwaryam. Limitlessness in terms of knowledge. Jnanam. Knowledge. We all have knowledge. I always tell you this. This knowledge, just what is this? Flower. Then maximum you can say, what is the flower? After over, knowledge is over. Why it is of this color? I don't know. Why it doesn't smell as well like the other flowers? I don't know. Why the petals are like this? I don't know. Why the petals are only as many? Why not more? I don't know. How much I don't know. The I don't know is much more. This, everybody should know this. Oh, only this much I know about the flower? I think I know, but now you know. How much you know? In fact, the area of I don't know is more than the area of what you know. Right? And what is bhaga? Definitely you feel very good when you teach your child. 1 + 1 is 2. You feel wonderful. You are such a great. In fact, the child thinks you are great. Until the child grows up. That's why after teenage is a problem. Because the teenager seems to know as much as you know. At least he thinks he knows. Some of them think they know much more than you know. Because you belong to the old age. Really. But the child thinks that you are wonderful. You are sarvajna. In a small head, so much knowledge. The village school teacher, the goldsmith, wrote like that. Very beautiful poem. How so much knowledge in such a small head. And so, all knowledge, there is no area of I don't know. Samagram jnanam. Samagra Shri. All wealth belongs to whom? Wealth means everything. Belongs to whom? All Shri. Vairagyam. We have got wonderful vairagyam. When the child is crying because the balloon burst, you are, hey, don't worry, come on. You don't cry for balloon bursting. Balloon will always burst. Come on. He said, don't cry. We'll get another balloon. It's not a big problem. Vairagyam. You've got total dispassion, objectivity. Wow, wonderful. Until you read the Wall Street paper. There also, the whole column is nothing but balloons. And therefore, what is a balloon? What is a balloon? What is a balloon? That which inflates and deflates is a balloon. You know that. And that is what the Wall Street is. Inflates and deflates. It is not only that deflates, it deflates your ego every day. Then next day pumps it up with little bit. And again deflates. Final net result is deflated. That's all. So it is so thin now, it doesn't even pump up, nothing happens. So this is what I balloon. So that means everybody has his own balloons, okay? And therefore, Vairagyam is Purnatvam, wholeness, Purnam, Samagram Vairagyam, Samagram Viryam. We all have strength. Again, relating to a child, etc., we have tremendous strength. We can create, we can sustain, we can do things. Child always wonders that you can create. Even if you cook something, it's a great creation. The child wonders. And you are such a great cook that you will cook up something. This is why cook up the word came. No, cook up is kritrimam. In Sanskrit there is a special word, paktrimam. Now paktrimam, pachanam is cooking. The paktrimam means things that are necessary for making a dish are not available, but still you make it. That is called paktrimam. Everywhere, in every culture it is there. Here what they do, if a lot of leftovers are there, things are not well, they have got this cheese, and you put everything there and throw the cheese and then melt the cheese and cook it for a few minutes, then afterwards it becomes casserole. I always tell everybody, if anybody says it's a casserole, be careful. When was it cooked? Last week or last month? You have to find out. Casserole. That is called paktrimam. Cook up. Such an expert. Child wonders what a creation mom can make. But then we can only put things together what is there. Our creative abilities are very limited. And we have to conform to the laws. We have to conform to the infrastructure. We cannot make the impossible. We can only actualize the possibilities. Therefore, our limitation of viryam is evident. Limitless viryam. Limitless yashas. Yashas means name, vibhuti, fame, etc. You are famous at your home. Everybody knows you. You are famous. Who says you are not famous? Everybody is famous. There are always a few people who know you. They recognize you also. So, if we are famous, it's not the real fame. Any glory anywhere. It is all Ishvara's glory, as we will see. And therefore, Purnam Yashas. All these six, Purnam, infinite, limitless gunas, all glories are included. Therefore, this is complete, really speaking. These six qualities, in their limitless measure, limitless, once you say, is not a measure, correct? Limitless measure. That which is not measurable is limitless. So I am using the word limitless measure. So in limitless measure, the one who has is called Bhagavan, correct? Bhagavan. who is this Bhagavan? Ishvara. But this is Krishna. That is how he is looked upon by Vyasa in the Mahabharata when he presented Krishna. He presented Krishna. And that Krishna was presented by Veda Vyasa in his epic Mahabharata as Bhagavan. And thus the Gita is Bhagavad Gita. Krishna talks. And to whom, when, for what is the topic, everything is the topic. Then what did he talk finally? So thus we have 18 chapters of this book, the second prasthanam, which we are going to analyze. It's not just talking on the Gita, we will analyze chapter-wise, we'll analyze. It's a different level of talking. So I think it's good, especially those who have studied Gita, for them it's very good. And those who have not studied, it's a great blessing. Mahaganapatin manasa smarami Mahadeva mudam shirasa namami Mahaganapatin manasa smarami.